Good morning. It is bright as all get out today. Oh my gosh. But I'm driving home from the Sawyers. I got my coffee, gas station coffee. Sawyers don't drink coffee. They're weird. Just kidding. Well, they're weird, but not just coffee. They got their reasons. I think it's a really good reason. But I think I videoed or misrepresented myself or did something wrong in the video yesterday in the Crockers, because holy cow, I got crazy comments. People were very upset that the wood, I was trying to get rid of the wood. It's all scrap. I'll have to just kind of, you'll see later. I don't know. I ain't getting into that. Not a lot of it's usable. It's warped stuff. It's really bad cutoffs, stuff of that nature. It's just a lot. You guys got to remember that I built 2 big walls and had to tear them down, and I reused everything I could. This is the scrap pile. That's that. I ain't going into any more discussion. It's just not usable. Then people were like, oh my gosh, Jason, you're depressed. You need to see a therapist. You're missing Jaylena. You don't know what to do without her. You're lost. And I'm like, did I misrepresent myself in that video? Because I'm not lost by any means. I know exactly what I'm doing and stuff. Am I overwhelmed? Yes. I'm overwhelmed by the crap, not by projects. There were definitely several people that were like, you need to quit building so many projects and so many YouTube channels. That's why you're stressed out. And it's like, I enjoy Coffee Crockers. I enjoy the podcast. Right now, Coffee Crockers, it'd be, I'm waking up, getting my day started. I'm not wasting any time. I'm not hurting anything. The podcast, I do it at night. There's nothing going on. So whether I do the podcast or not, I'm still not going to be working on another project building. I'm not going to, be doing anything else. So literally, I'm just taking my downtime and doing something with it. And that's pretty much it with that. But saying that I'm depressed and that I need to get a therapist and I miss Jaylena and I don't know how to live without her, that's kind of a stretch. Do I miss Jaylena? Yes. I lived the last 4 or 5 years with her, and then I was 7 months, I was by myself out here in the woods, and I was fine. I enjoy my alone time. Jaylena's been up for the last 2-3 months or whatever, however long it's been. I'm not good with time frames. It's been great, but it's also great that she's gone. I'm not saying I wanted her gone, like, oh, about time she left. Nothing of that nature. It's just more of, she's living her life, guys. She's out there, really living her life, and I'm living mine, and I think it's amazing. And, a lot of people are like, you're sure gonna mess up. You better hope she comes back. And it's like, guys, like, shut up. I don't know any other way to say it. It's like, we, of course, care about each other. We were in a relationship for a long time. We were married for a long time. But we found out real quick that we get along very well as friends, and I ain't trying to screw that up. So, yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of you guys are just hopeful thinking of, you want us to be together, you want us to see us in a relationship, and I get it, but at this point, we don't know if that's going to be the case. And so, as of right now, she's enjoying her time out on the road, I'm enjoying my time out here, and we're just living our lives, and that's it. That's pretty much it. I am not depressed by any means. I live an amazing life. I am very lucky to do 99% of the things that I get to do. I am very lucky that I make a stable living doing what I do. I'm very lucky that I have a truck that works. I'm very lucky that I have friends like the Sawyers. I'm very lucky that I have the family that I have, the support system I have from you guys. I am not depressed. I am not, I don't know, I'm not any of those things that you guys were saying. And the only reason I'm even addressing this is I'm not going to address it on the Crockers. And there was an overwhelming response of that I'm depressed. So I'm going to go rewatch the video and see maybe if I represented myself that way. And if I did, I apologize. It's not what I meant. I was just... I'm overwhelmed with the garbage, with the clutter, with that. I enjoyed building the micro tiny house. I enjoy building the tiny house. I enjoy building the goat shelters. I enjoy building anything. You know, being here at the Sawyer's last night, we talked about building other, like, more of like the furniture side of things, you know. Jacob's like, I don't really know how to build that, but if you want to build it and you don't really want furniture, he's like, I'll gladly take it. And I was like, that's amazing, because I love building like big farmhouse tables. I don't need a farmhouse table. You know, that's stuff that I like to do, and that's going to be like on my days off when I do that anyways, because I try to take days off now. And so I get to do some of the most amazing things and meet some of the most amazing people. I don't think I could ever be depressed. I live a very fortunate life, and I'm very grateful for everything I get to do. So I apologize if I misled you guys on accident. Again, I'm gonna rewatch the video, and hopefully it didn't seem that way. I mean, my mom didn't text me and was like, "Are you all right?" And I think if she thought something was really wrong, she'd try to find out. And she either just doesn't love me. She probably doesn't love me anymore. It's all right. But yeah, somebody sent me this solar battery pack, which is legit, and it's very ironic and funny. I bought these. I bought 3 of them when I first moved to Oklahoma. Same brand, same size, same everything. You know when I got those suckers? They never shipped them to me. I reached out, and it was when this pandemic started, and I never got them, ever. So I opened the box, and I see them, I'm like, are these mine? But it was a viewer that sent them. I wish I knew your name in the moment. The box is right back there. But, yeah, so if it's you that sent this, you're amazing. I'm using it right now to charge the GoPro, and the other one, which is meant for Jaylena, is on my dash charging in the sun. So yeah, this is absolutely amazing. I appreciate this little flashlight on the back. I just thought it was very ironic that I ordered them and I never got them, but I got them from a viewer. Thanks a lot, Patriot solar charger thing. Yeah, I'm trying to pump myself up today. I am going to start cleaning a lot of stuff up. I already started a little bit in the house yesterday before coming out to the Sawyers and stuff. But yeah, I'm just gonna get in there and knock stuff out and get it done. And at this point, I'm going through the purge. If I don't need it, it's gone. It's just the way it is. If it's stuff of value, I will try to find a place to donate it to, help them out. I'm more than happy to donate. There were a few people in the Crockers video with the trash was like, dude, like, I live not far from you. I would take that stuff instead of you burning it. Basically saying, like, I'm just, like, throwing it away, like, money. They'll see when they come pick it up. Unless they can do something with small stuff. I can't right now. But I am more than happy to let one, not a lot, one of you guys come out and get it and take it. You're doing me a service by removing the stuff that I need removed. Of course, I'd help you load it, but I'm also doing a service by helping you get some stuff that you want. I have done that before. This is the thing I hope you guys realize. I had a woodworking business for 3-4 years, something like that. It was small, like, from home and stuff, but made a full-time living from it. And I used to have a bunch of scrap, and I saved everything. And even Jacob said, he's like, yeah, I got a problem saving wood scraps. And so do I, if I have a place to put it. But the thing is, I don't have a barn. And a lot of people in the Crockers are like, why don't you just build a pole barn? Why don't you just build a shed? It's like, I can't. I don't have time for that. I don't have the money to be building a $10,000 pole barn on my property because I have to level out a spot. It's just, I guess a lot of you guys don't realize, and I didn't really realize this till like Pain Family came out. It doesn't look exactly like it does in the videos. Not that I'm hiding anything, it's just a different perspective when you're there. And Matt Payne said, I cannot believe how steep your hills were. I'd never thought they'd be this steep. And I think that's the thing that most people can't realize because you're not here. And I get it, it's not your fault, and it's not my fault. It's hard to portray the hill in my videos, how steep it really is. But you literally, if say if I had a 20 by 20 pole barn put in, for me to start in the front and do 20 feet back, the pole barn would probably be 4 feet off the ground in the back. I'd have to level the ground up 4 feet. Like, it's crazy. It's look at my house. Look at the micro tiny house. It's 12 foot from front to back, and the back is 2 feet off the ground. So it's just one of those things that I don't think people realize what it truly is. It's not that a lot of people are like, oh, you're making excuses. It's like, no, I got to fill in 4 feet of a hill in rocks and trees to level out a spot just to put something on. Like, you're talking, I'd have to bring, not just scrape up rock, I'd have to probably bring in, unless I'm gonna be scraping all over the place to get it. Like, it's a lot. I wish it was easier. I constantly dream of a property that's flat. I came from Texas where it's flat. That's all you got, flat. Now that I'm on a hill, is it usable? Yes. But to the extreme of what I'd like it to be? No. I wish I could invite more of you guys out to see in person, but honestly, I just can't. I can't risk a bunch of people coming out, knowing where I live. I've had issues in the past. You know, there's other YouTube channels that had the issues with people coming out and harassing them and stuff. I think it's My Self-Reliance. He's been there for years, building a log cabin by hand tools. The dude's legit. That dude he's the dude. Now, he's having to move because people came out and are harassing him and his family. To the extent of, he's willing to leave that to move somewhere else. That's the issue with having people come out, is you never know. For the most part, I would say probably 9 times out of 10, you're probably gonna have an absolutely amazing person that wants to help, that just wants to do what they can. But there are times that are sketchy. You can't, I don't know, you can't risk that as a content creator, letting people know where you live, because once one person knows where you live, then everyone does if that person wants to put it out there. And I have allowed people to come out, and you know, I try to be very selective, and a lot of times it's YouTube channels, and a lot of times people get upset, like even in live chats, like, oh, you only talk to YouTube channels or whatever. That's not it. It's just, I know them. I can physically see them. I can physically see what type of person that they are, and that makes it a little more secure for them to come out to the property, because I know ahead of time. Other than that, I don't really know. You know, it's just one of those things. I don't know. I don't try to offend anybody with not letting them come out. If it was safe and secure, I'd be like, you know what, let's have a work day. 50 people want to come out and work, come on. You know, you can do what you want. Like, you know, I don't know. It's one of those things that it's a very slippery slope when you put your entire life on the internet, and then, you know, you just don't know who you're really working with. But I'm at the post office. I need to check the mail. Some of you guys have asked if I got your packages, and so I'm gonna do that. And then, yeah, I'm gonna get on my day, get a lot done. But guys, basically this whole thing is, I'm not depressed. I'm not lost without Jaylena. Do I miss her? Of course, she's awesome. But I like to live my life. She likes to live her life. I'm just doing what I can. really and truly. At the end of the day, I'm just overwhelmed with the trash and the garbage. And if you made it this far, this whole video is trash and garbage. But I appreciate you guys for sticking around and watching. Yeah, I gotta get my breakfast. I need to get to building, get home, all that stuff. So I'll see you in the next one.